Hello. So I'm gonna do another map. I came across this one by this guy here, Bakul Dada. It has some pretty cool maps. To be fair, I saved the Ghost Towns one as well. But we'll have a browse about. My understanding of geopolitics isn't that great. Apologies if there may be some contentious things in here. Um, we'll see how it goes. I will try and keep it appeasing everybody. Right. Oh, okay. What's an unrecognized nation of South Africa? Interesting. So we're going to learn as well here. Hopefully, we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we're not going to offend anybody. Uh, and we're going to learn because I have no idea what area of South Africa is unrecognized. Um, I know of like Kosovo and like is it? I can't remember the name of it. It's one of here that wants to separate from Indonesia. Um, or is it West Papa? I think it's this, and it's going to be. I can't remember the name of it. Hopefully, we get that, and I'll wait till the end of the video and we'll see. But we are in South Africa, and we're in like the deserty bit. So like, I'd say like over here, like usually it's like the sort of extremities of a place. Like you wouldn't. I mean, like separatist movements. I mean, there is. People say there is a Yorkshire separatist movement, and that's sort of in the middle. And then there is a Cornwall one as well. I think obviously there's Welsh independence, like unified Ireland, Scotland as well. But there's a lot everywhere. I mean, Catalonia. I think I can't. There are lots. There are lots. But as far as unrecognized nations go, it would be like ones that like Kosovo and just the ones that the UN don't like that actually try to succeed. Um, maybe again, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm not an expert, and I am not by any means an expert, and it is a contentious issue. Um, but we'll have a look. I mean, we're going to be welcome to Orania. I think that's just the name of that shop or something. This is really interesting. I have no idea, but I would say we're like up this region-ish, maybe. I don't know. I really want to find out. Maybe not up there. Maybe just more like round. But that's what I'm thinking is like, maybe this part is like so removed from the rest of because that's a lot of it as well. Is like you don't feel like you're on the same like plane as the rest of the country. Whether you're just too far away or religious differences or shit like that. You know, um, I'll put it. I guess I'll put it up here. Okay, Arania. So it was a place, and it was just in there. I mean, I would have gone in there, but I just didn't expect it to be the center. Arania. Oh, I see. So I said we were gonna have fun. That's not very fun. Okay, cool. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Yeah, it does sort of make sense for South Africa. Um, shall we see? Is Serenia white only? Is a white separatist South African town founded by Afrikaners? Okay, cool. Cool. It has its own currency. Good for them. Wow. Because of fears of diluting culture. Okay, cool. I actually might go ahead and read this some other time. Um, well, yeah, I said people want to separate because it doesn't align with the views of the thing. I mean, that makes sense for that. We'll move swiftly onwards and say nothing more about that. Except fuck them, to be honest. Where is this? Anyway, where is this? This is cool. Because I played this a bit. I had a little mission. I did like 2 rounds. This one came up. I didn't guess where it was, so I actually don't know. That's a very interesting um, sculpture and landscape. We've got Coke, so we shouldn't. I don't think we'll actually be able to go that far because I think this might maybe be a country that isn't in GeoGuessr. Then, oh, it's Armenia. Armenia, and I know, right. So Armenia and Azerbaijan. Is it the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan which is wanting to become in this? This is it, is it not? I think. I watched a big YouTube video about it because Karabakh are an Azerbaijani team, football team that are Armenian or something. I don't know. I'm ignorant. I know more than some people, but I don't know the complete ins and outs. Okay. So we got Kakendi. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of contentious issues about what is because well, what is all of this region? Because I know Russia claims, you see when you see like all of the sort of like slightly dotted lines, that means it's a contentious boundary. So I know Russia claims parts of Georgia, and Georgia does likewise. It's that. I guess I know borders are. You need borders for countries, but where and when a border actually begins is just pretty much who says so. It's like, yeah, this is my country, and then other people are like, no, this is my country, and it's like, we're all the same fucking people, dude. Bruh. Kakendi. Yeah, it is Karabakh. Karabakh. Um, cities was under the control and the capital city. The breakaway were Artsakh prior to the 2023 Azerbaijani offensive. Yeah, so there's like this border here is a pretty hot area, I think. But I mean, like, it looks absolutely okay. So that's what that is. That's the. We are don't know, but like an absolutely beautiful part of the world. I'd love to go to Georgia. I'd like the Caucasus Mountains would be absolutely. I mean, Georgia is probably the least contentious area to visit. I think because of the conflicts here, they don't have an active conflict, I don't think. But there is something about they had demonstrations against the government because of a pro-EU referendum or something, and there was a divide. Again, if you want to find out more, find out more. I'm not going to claim that I know categorically. So I think that is Armenia, though. Yeah. So that's what. Okay. So dumb to put it in there because that is actually recognized. Armenia is a recognized country. I recognize Armenia. I'm not saying that. I will get out of this video without with minimal damage. I'm in danger. Okay. Right then, we're somewhere in Eastern Europe. I know that Transnistria in Moldova is wanting to not be Moldova, or claims to not be Moldova, or claims... No, I don't think it claims to be part of Russia. I think there was like another YouTube video. It's like, this country is still in Soviet times or whatever. I don't know. But that could be. We don't have much to see here. Got an interesting number plate. It could be Chechnya. It could be... so that's Crimea. This is Chechnya, where Grozny is, which was or is a separate state to Russia. It isn't now, but maybe it was at some point or wanted to be. Maybe I should have done some research before doing this, but we're learning. We learned about that whites-only separatist down in South Africa, didn't we? That was fun. But yeah, I could see it being there. It looks kind of hot. We do have like Russian number plates. So, I mean, this looks like it's all we're going to get. I don't know the flags. I do not know the flags, but Burba Durkani. Oh no, it's just being multicultural and showing different languages. Yeah, that's all we're going to get here. There is actually official coverage down here. I will go either in Grozny or Makhachala. Okay, interesting. So this must be one of the regions of Georgia that are hotly contested. Sukhumi. We'll have a look at that, definitely. Sukhumi. City in the wide bay of the Black Sea. It is both the capital and largest city of Abkhazia. That's the name of it. Yep. Controlled by Abkhazia since the Abkhazian War. Who owns Sukhumi? So, Georgia, but yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Looks fucking stunning again. Absolutely beautiful place. Right, we've got 2 more to go. We've had... Wait, no, I had this one. I had this one off stream. And I mean, like, it's quite easy to figure out. And I did figure it out. But we'll have a look around again. So we've got Turkish and we've got Greek. It's a contested part. I do actually know about this, and I do... Well... Yeah, and I mean, it literally says... So it'll be the Turkish part of Cyprus. So Cyprus is... I actually did not know this until way too late. But Turkey is split... Cyprus is split into... This is British. This is like a British army base, I think. This is Greek Cyprus. And then this is Turkish Cyprus. Just gonna check. Cyprus. I literally, we don't learn it. And it is located, is Cyprus Greek or Turkish? Google just loves just answering these. Okay. I thought, imagine if it just came out with a categoric idea and it was like, and then started like, controversy. The island is divided in history, characterized by Greece, but the island has been under various rules. So we fucked it up. I mean, obviously, but I mean, who owns anything? It's closer to Turkey, but and this is the thing. There never will be like a categorical answer to these things, unless one. And I'm not saying these sides are going to blow each other apart, but you look at this area. Like, it's just one side being like, this is ours, we were here first, and then another side being like, this is ours, we were here first. There, I've summed it all up. I've summed up all geopolitical debates. Can we just stop having debates? Can we stop having them? Let's just get on. I say from my very, very comfy and cozy life over here. It's a lot easier to say that kind of thing from the comfort of, you know, a place that hasn't really experienced that. I mean, Northern Ireland and Ireland have. Anyway, we're here. Let's move onwards. We could try 5k. Erkan. It's not coming up. We're just aiming to get the right, you know, place. So I'll just put it in there. But I know they have actually added British Cyprus to the game, which is cool. Right then. Okay. Cool. Somaliland. Nice. Nice. So that is, yeah. I will go and have a look. Oh, this map's fucking cool as fuck. So Somalia is here. Is Somaliland the north or the south? So it's not going to be like, because Mogadishu's here. That's not going to be separate. I don't know. I've watched a video about this as well, but I don't know much, and I'm not gonna attempt to say much about it, to be honest. I have completely forgotten. But it wants to separate, just as South Sudan did from North Sudan, or Sudan, no, but I think they actually want to maybe maybe they're like, can we combine back again? I don't know. I've watched loads of YouTube videos on random fucking geography shit, but this here is actually, nobody really wants to own this bit. I think that's the bit into there, or is it this one? There's a patch of desert somewhere. I know there's Western Sahara, but that's another thing. There's a patch of desert somewhere around here that there's two countries, and they're just like, we don't care, you can have it. And then it's just not really owned by anyone. Somaliland, I'd say in the north. I'd say we'd be, you know, far from Mogadishu, maybe. And we're right. Okay, so maybe it's like, Fisher Republic is an unrecognized country in the Horn of Africa. It is located in the southern coast of the Gulf. Is a de facto state. Ethiopia to the west and Somalia to the east. Fair. Why don't we recognize Somaliland? Would destabilize relations with Somalia, other than the African Union. They may escalate that. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not gonna get into destabilizing the African Union. But good for them if they want to, or not good for them if it's for bad reasons. Like, where are you? I'm gonna boo them. Boo! Fucking boo! God, man. That's an ominous sign. Ominous sign. My laptop screen's frozen when I zoom in on the white nationalist South African town. Maybe they're coming for me. Maybe there's like some fascists in the chat. No, there's not. I'm not saying that. I don't know what's happened there. What a place for it to fucking freeze on. What a freeze. Oh, at least it's got a spa. It's got a spa. Die Lennox Den? Maybe they're just fans of Eurythmics. Maybe they're just like us. Okay, crashed GeoGuessr. Fair enough. But let's go back and have a look at that. That's a really cool map. We got the right country on all of it, though, I think. Or unrecognized nation. Well, it's tricky. Country streaks on this would be tricky. But yeah, that's a really fun map. I loved exploring that, and well, I did not love exploring that. But good stuff. I will leave that one video there. We got out of that pretty unscathed, I think. Pretty unscathed. If I have offended anybody, and if you are from one of those countries or the neighboring countries, so then they're like, this isn't this, you know, we didn't. At least we didn't have to get into a Balkan dispute, you know. But yeah, if anyone is from Somaliland, hit me up. I'd love to know what your situation is like, and find out more. Ah, fucking and Streamlabs is being shit.